Frankfurt's approach, good evening, Lufthansa 704.
Lufthansa 704, Langway, hello.
Good evening, Lufthansa 704. We did have a clearance from Frankfurt Tower. We unfortunately had to disconnect for a few minutes there, but our squawk was 2123 on the initial clearance, if that still stands.
Lufthansa 704, sorry, say again.
Lufthansa 704, we did have a clearance originally from Frankfurt Tower about 10 minutes ago. We did have to disconnect and reconnect, but we had a squawk of 2123 from our original clearance.
Okay, what's your report and ready for next week?
We'll call 704.
Radar Lufthansa 139 with you, taxiing to rolling point runway 18 via November. Lufthansa 139, via radar, hello. Confirm ready to copy clearance, sorry, confirm, yeah, sorry, just the walk 2312. Walk 112, Lufthansa 139.
And Lufthansa 704 for the taxi 18, please.
Lufthansa 704, taxi holding point runway 18 via November 8 and November.
Holding point 18 via November 8, November, Lufthansa 704. Hey Bradley, how's it going, buddy?
Lufthansa 139, wind is 190 degrees, 2 knots, runway 18 clear for takeoff. 18 clear for takeoff, 139.
Send me through, send us some of your specs, buddy, and I'll let you know.
Lufthansa 139 Langeweile, 2000 feet, climb flight level 110.
Level 110, Lufthansa 139.
So one thing to take note of whilst I've got a chance to mention it here is the new AI lights reborn. And you can just see that on the aircraft to the side of us here. The new textures and effects that are coming in.
Lufthansa 139, proceed direct Accoli.
Proceeding direct Accoli, Lufthansa 139.
Lufthansa 139, contact München, radar 132, decimal 55, bye-bye.
Contacting München Radar on 132 decimal 55, Lufthansa 139.
Lufthansa 704, wind is 490 degrees, 2 knots, and 18, clear for takeoff.
Okay, Arno to read, and clear for takeoff upon reaching 18, Lufthansa 704. Okay, Brad, just having a quick look at your specs here whilst I'm taxiing now. The only two pieces of advice I'll advise with here is the micro ATX motherboard. Just be a bit careful with them, because sometimes if you want to upgrade or add components, they're a bit difficult to work with, as the kind of limit the SATA ports on them, I believe. So that's just one thing to ask about, because otherwise you might just want to go for a standard Asus motherboard. There's plenty of them. I don't know what your price is going to be like. Secondary to that is the wireless connection. Now, are you planning to do wired or wireless on that?
And very good evening, Lufthansa, correction from North for Echo Delta, flight level 360.
Hello, for Echo Delta, Langeweile, hello. Identified.
Okay, well you can remove that wireless connection, trust me, you'll never need it on a desktop. They're completely useless if you've got the chance for a wide connection, because the wide connection always overrides a wireless anyway. The other one as well, sorry, I forgot, is under thermal paste. It's got standard thermal paste for sufficient cooling. Now, you're always better off, believe it or not, if you can get a gold thermal paste. That'll just give you much better cooling than a standard. And the other one as well is the actual CPU cooling system. Now, the one thing I highly recommend is you go for water cooling rather than a standard fan, But again, this is some way where you've got to look at spending a wee bit of money because you want something that's not going to obviously burst and destroy your computer. I think the water cooling system in mine was about £180, but it's been in there now for about 3.5–4 years, and it's never gone wrong once. But that's definitely a worthwhile investment as well.
Coming for Quebec, start us heading 320.
No, for Delta, Delta heading 320.
And coming for Quebec, proceed at Express.
Reach Delta, Condor for Delta.
November 704, level identified, climb flight level 13, correction 110.
Clear flight level 110, Lufthansa 704. Yeah, unfortunately, it's still the only A330 available to us right now, so yes.
Lufthansa 704, 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
122 decimal 8, Lufthansa 704. Good day, sir. Thanks for the help. I can't actually give any kind of time frame on that. I'm not allowed. So hopefully guys on stream, just a little information for you then. Took off out of Frankfurt pretty much on time actually. We're probably a minute or so just behind schedule on takeoff, but expecting 9 hours 23 minutes en route, so we should be landing in Mali sometime around 6:15 in the morning UK time. Routing then, it's taken us out of Frankfurt. It's going to take us to the southeast, somewhere over Mike, continuing then over Munich, through Austria, Budapest, somewhere over Romania, through Bulgaria, Istanbul's northern airspace into central Turkey. From there we'll just be over Damascus in Israel, through Baghdad, over through the United Arab Emirates and Muscat, and then over to the Indian Ocean, where we'll be cruising for about 2.5 hours before starting the descent into Mali. So again, 9 hours 23 minutes. We're expecting some cumulonimbus around Mali at the time of arrival, but we're not expecting any kind of real bad weather, so hopefully it'll stay nice and clear for the arrival. So if you've got any questions, let us know, and I will try and get back to you. Cheers. Yeah, I'll be perfectly honest, it's probably a bit longer than I expected when I selected the flights originally. I thought it was, for some daft ass reason in my head, I got in my head that it was about 6 hours, not 9.
from 122.8, have a safe flight and landing at Cologne. Bye-bye. 128, bye-bye, and then 5.
Montreal Radar, very good evening. Lufthansa 704, climbing through flight level 181 for 330.
Lufthansa 704 München Radar, good evening. Identified. Proceed direct Sieger. Echo Sierra, Echo Golf Alpha.
Direct to Isiga, Lufthansa 704.
And Lufthansa 704, what's your next step climb?
Next step climb will be approximately... it's going to be at least 90 minutes from now.
Lufthansa, Lufthansa 704, please say again your step climb, flight level. The next flight level you want to fly.
So Lufthansa 704 at this time requesting flight level 330 for final, and we'll be step climbing 350 somewhere around Nicol. That's November Echo Kilo Uniform Lima.
Okay, Lufthansa 704, climb flight level 350.
Red flight level 350, Lufthansa 704.
Motor 051, request descent.
Area 051, descent flight level 110.
Descending to flight level 110, Motor 051.
Engine radar, Austrian 59, flight level 360.
Austrian 59, München radar, good evening, I identified. Flight level 360, proceed direct in India November, Bravo Echo Delta.
Direct in band. India November Bravo Echo Delta. Austrian 59. And Austrian 5 now request permission to leave cockpit for 10 minutes.
Austrian 59 approved. Austrian 287, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122.8 and have a safe landing at Monitor Unicom 122.8, have a landing at Frankfurt. Bye-bye.
100 for Austrian 287. Thank you, John.
München Radar, schönen Abend, Lufthansa for uniform, climbing through flight level 13. Lufthansa 04 uniform München Radar, good evening, identified. Climb flight level 360, E-Bagger. Flight level 360, direct E-Bagger for Lufthansa for uniform, thank you. Moldavia 051, no further ATC. Will monitor Unicom 122, Decimal 8, have a safe landing at Stuttgart. Bye-bye. 1 Unicom 122, Decimal 8, Moldova 051. Thank you for the service. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Radar, Stream 5, 9 is active. Western 5 number 9, welcome. Mission Control, good evening, transact information Foxtrot, QNH 1015, inbound Big Gap, passing flight level 294 for flight level 150. Transavia 201 Whiskey München Radar, good evening, identified. Information Golf is now current, cleared a NORA 3 Alpha arrival. 13 Nova 3 Alpha arrival and the current information is Information Golf. Is the QNH still the same? I'll get to 01 Whiskey. I don't know that, but current QNH is 1016 for Transavia 201 Whiskey. 1016 Transavia 201 Whiskey, thank you. 201 Whiskey, then ready. Descend to reach flight level 150 at waypoint Buram. Bravo uniform, Romeo Alpha Mike. Flight level 50 by Buram, Transavia 201 Whiskey. And can you repeat for me the arrival you told me, Transavia 201 Whiskey? Transavia 201 Whiskey, the arrival is NORA 3 Alpha. Alpha November Oscar Romeo Alpha 3 Alpha arrival. 3 Alpha arrival, thank you very much, Transavia 201 Whiskey. Winchester radar, Austin 59, test fly for at this time, please, leaving the frequency.
Lufthansa 04 uniform, request return to Munich. We have a problem on board.
Lufthansa for uniform, that's copied. Do you request an emergency or declare an emergency?
Emergency now, but we'd like to return. Lufthansa 04 uniform.
Okay, Lufthansa uniform, in that case make a right turn. I say again right turn 130, descend flight level 200.
130 descending flight level 200, Lufthansa 04 uniform.
Lufthansa 04 uniform, do you need any fuel dump or are you in the limits?
I will check, give us 1 second, Lufthansa 04 uniform.
Every second you want. Transavia 201, Whiskey, contact München Radar 123.9, safe landing, bye.
3.9, Transavia 201 Whiskey, thank you, bye-bye.
Mayday, Lufthansa 704, dual engine flame out.
Lufthansa 704, München Radar, you declare an emergency?
Affirm, Lufthansa 704, we've had dual engine flame out.
One engine out, is it correct? Lufthansa 704, please confirm.
Negative is 2 engine flame out, dual engine failure.
Okay, Lufthansa 704, set squawk 7700 and make a right turn back to München 260, right heading 260.
Right turn heading 260, Lufthansa 704. Lufthansa 704, do you have our
Lufthansa
track
04 uniform, we are in the limit.
Two stations calling once again, please, once after the other.
Mayday Lufthansa 704, do you have our track distance to Munchen?
You are very, I read you 2, 2, 3, and please say again a little bit slower.
It's the Mayday Lufthansa 704, just wondering if you have our track distance to München.
And distances are 30 miles now.
Lufthansa 04 uniform, limit.
Okay, I got it. Lufthansa 04 uniform, continue as yeah. Continue on heading 130, descend flight level 150.
Descending 150, pressing heading Lufthansa 04 uniform.
Mayday 704, contact München, radar 123.9, and I think you will get a nice landing.
Okay, 123.9 Lufthansa, Mayday 704, got it, sir.
Ongoing, pan. Roger, I will expect some delays and I will maintain 208 knots. Speed is mine, shows out here 201 whiskey, thank you.
Munchen, good evening. Mayday Lufthansa 704 is out of 17.8.
Lufthansa 704, München radar identified. Lufthansa 704, it's your decision. It's on your decision which runway you would like to approach. Please let me know if you need any assistance. You're clear of traffic. At the runway, there's no traffic on both runways.
Lufthansa 704 Mayday, if you can give us the runway information, please, sir. We are dual engine flame out, so we'll need the direct entry.
Lufthansa 704, sorry, you broke up. Please say again.
Lufthansa 704 Mayday, we are dual engine flame out, we'll just need the first available runway ahead of us.
Lufthansa 704, that's copied. Yes, you're currently approaching runway 26 right. You may turn 10 degrees to the left on heading 26 for approach. Do you need RLS or would you like to approach visually?
Mayday 704 will just take the visual approach.
Lufthansa 704, until touched on the 14 miles, you may descend to 5,000 feet.
Okay, 5,000 feet, and is that the airport to our 12 o'clock now, about 15 miles ahead?
Lufthansa 704, affirmative. This is the airport on your now 12 o'clock position. You have an offset of 1 mile to the north of the RLS of 26 right.
Okay, Mayday 704, we're slightly high at this point, so if available, I'd like to take a left or right 360.
Lufthansa 704, get.
Mayday Lufthansa 704.
Lufthansa 704, just an advice of our side, you may turn a cycle 360 degrees now to the left and try a second approach. You are high enough. You are too close to the airport and too high at the moment.
Hey firm, Lufthansa 704 Mayday, we are just in a left 360 now. Just to be advised, with the engine failure we have lost hydraulics, so we have no flaps, so in that case the approach speed is going to be slightly higher than normal. We will of course be stopping on the runway as well.
Option 704, that's copied. Zama 201 Whiskey, hold over Mike. Proceed direct Mike, hold over Mike as published.
Holding over Mike and, yeah, holding as published, turns out it is a one whiskey. Mission radar, Lufthansa 04 uniform, ich bin wieder. We have a little problem on board and like to return to Munich.
Lufthansa 04 uniform, that's copied. Be informed there is an ongoing emergency. 2 engines flame out. Expect some delay. Please report your problem in detail.
Compared to the engine flame out, my problem is not too big, so we have a big passenger on board. That's it. Lufthansa 04 uniform.
04 uniform, thank you. Maintain present heading. Lufthansa 704. Lufthansa 704, I would, in your case, I would take 26 left for arrival. Both runways are clear of traffic.
Yeah, it's copied, Mayday 704.
And Lufthansa 704, the airport is now on your 9 o'clock position.
Copy 704.
Transam 201 Whiskey, confirm holding over Mike at flight level 110 as published.
Yeah, I got a mic about 90 nautical miles from here. Do you have the right one? So that it is a one whiskey?
Transam 201 Whiskey, at the moment hold over Mike and expect 10 minutes delay.
The mic I have on my FMC is about 19 miles away. Is that correct? Transam 201 whiskey?
Transam 201 Whiskey, that's incorrect. Mike should be 3 miles away.
Well, take a look. Transam 201.
Lufthansa 704, just for information, you a little bit too high. You're 2,000 feet higher of the glide. Do you have runway in sight?
Yeah, Lufthansa 704, we've just got, in fact, runway's just coming to sight now for Lufthansa 704. Mayday, Lufthansa 704, we're just going to do a couple of S-turns here, sir, just to help us lose some altitude.
So 704, sorry, you broke up there again, please. You may continue.
Yeah, Lufthansa 704, we're just doing, going to perform some S-turns here, just to try and lose some of that altitude.
So 704, that's copied. You have the runway in sight.
Hey firm, it's now to our 2 o'clock.
So some old Eric data, so Mike is a little bit slow for me. I can hold that Mike Alpha Hotel or Mike Uniform November, if that's okay?
Transfer to 01 Whiskey in the turn left heading 080.
Left 08 to 01 Whiskey.
Transfer 04 Uniform, turn right heading 1.
Please repeat the heading for Lufthansa 04 Uniform.
Lufthansa 704, windows 250 degrees 6 knots, 26 left, cleared to land.
Quarter land 26 left, Mayday 704.
Lufthansa 04 Uniform, can you please repeat the heading?
Lufthansa 04 Uniform, heading 170.
Heading 170 for Lufthansa 04 Uniform, thank you.
Too low, flaps. 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 Too low, flaps.
Lufthansa 04 Uniform, please stand to flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Lufthansa 04 Uniform. Lufthansa 04.
Lufthansa 04 Uniform, please stand altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1016. Expect to 6 flight.
Ah, that answers my question, perfect. Descending 5,000 feet, QNH 1016, and we'll expect the ILS 26, right, thank you.
Transfer 201 Whiskey, decent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1016.
That's 6,000 feet, QNH 1016, Transfer 201 Whiskey.
Lufthansa 04 Uniform, turn right heading 230, cleared hours approach runway 26 right.
Left, right heading 230 and clear for the ILS 26 right. Thank you.
Lufthansa.
Lufthansa 04. Lufthansa 04. I think you made your landing. Full 4, tow track, contact München Tower on 118.7. Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks very much for the help there, Lufthansa 704. We do apologise for any inconvenience, and we'll be disconnected this time, and we'll try something else.